Different. I haven't done this yet for this channel. I haven't gone to a brewery and actually drank the beer from the brewery, which is the best way to drink beer. What's up everyone, this is your host David Hoffman with my boy Dan, the brewer at Unseen Creatures Brewing, one of the best breweries in Miami-Dade County. It's right here on Brew Road, right next to the Palmetto. And today we're gonna try your pilsner, right?
That's right.
And so what is this?
So it's a Czech style pilsner. It's called When We Go. So you could expect cereal notes in it, light, crispy. It's gonna have some floral notes as well and a sharp bitterness towards the end.
Okay.
It's kind of a traditional style pilsner.
So this is like the Pilsner Urquell, similar to this? Similar to that?
You know, that's the best, but we try to do our own variation of a Czech style. So
okay, so one of the first breweries I ever visited was that one in Pilsner Urquell in Czech Republic. Their beer is good. I mean, obviously it's a lager, yeah. But this is gonna be crafty. It's gonna be a little different, right? I guess, what do you guys add to this? So more floral notes, right, you were saying?
Well, it's got Zaz, which is a Czech Republic's famous hop.
Okay. So
any Czech lager that you find, you're gonna have Zaz in it.
So, I guess I don't even know how to do it in Czech, but we'll do prost.
Hey.
Prost.
Sure. So it's a beer flavored beer.
Yeah. A Blair flavored
Blair, yeah.
A Blair.
Blair favorite beer.
So it's a light beer. I love the can too, and you guys sell it in 16 ounces, right? So
that's right.
A pint. And it's in collaboration with Lincoln Beer?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so Lincoln Beer is another brewery, another great brewery right here. It's down the street, right?
About 200 yards away.
200 yards away. So you can literally do a beer crawl, and this is something different. I haven't done this yet for this channel. I haven't gone to a brewery and actually drank the beer from the brewery, which is the best way to drink beer. When you drink it directly from here, you literally made it, and it's here in the keg. It never went through a warehouse, never went anywhere, it never sat, right? Yeah. And this was directly from the top.
I personally think draft is straight from the draft is the freshest way to get the beer.
It's the freshest way. I like what you guys are doing. So Unseen Creatures, here we have a man who has a what is it, a bird?
So I guess the concept in this was when you get lost in thought or overthink stuff, sometimes you fly the bird nest, and that's kind of just a representation of that. The mind kind of going cuckoo.
I like it. I like all the different, just the designs of all the different cans, right? So every single one is a different type of creature that hasn't been seen. I like the beer. It's light. This is another, Pilsner is going to be very light. 4.2, right?
Yeah.
4.2%. Not
this is
strong.
A crusher. You could probably drink six of them before you feel anything.
Exactly.
So
it's more of a chill beer. It's beach, laid back.
I would recommend it for hot weather, also with heavy foods. If you're eating stuff like chicharron or like heavier kind of foods that are fatty, this will really cleanse your palate of like kind of that, so you can start over again and start eating again. So it's a good palate cleanser. It's nice, it's dry, it's crisp.
Yeah, it's super crisp. I love the bubbles. And the best thing with this is that it's not bitter. It doesn't have that hoppiness of an IPA. Those bitter notes. And what is it?
So you have a light fruitiness from
very
noble
light
hops, but nothing like an IPA. The fruitiness comes from noble hops, so it's more of a spicy floral, I should say. So no, this is very traditional style of light beer, the pilsner. Not as bitter, I would say, as a German style pilsner. Okay. But
it's hard. The world of pilsner is a whole different thing in itself, right? Like every country does it a little different. I guess it's the way.
Italians have pilsners, you have Czech pilsner, you have German pilsner. So everybody has kind of their version of lighter style, heavily hopped beers.
Okay.
So,
and this is the minimal in terms of alcohol, right? I've never really seen anything under a 4.
This is 4.2%. We like to do beers like this because these are nice to drink, and you could drink several of them.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot. All the brewers love lagers because you can just like keep going.
Yeah, you keep going. They're nice. They're more of a beer that takes time, and you have to pay a little bit more attention to.
Exactly.
So, a nice lager means that a nice, really well done lager means that the brewer took his time and considered all the factors before putting it out. So
exactly. And the difference between this and like any regular lager or macro brewery is that that's like almost water from what I've tasted in my life. I've actually stopped drinking anything but craft beer for the past like 5-6 years, and those are usually just like, it's almost water. You have some maltiness, but you don't have like this. I feel some craft. Like there was something different here.
So the big difference is that you have in large breweries, like you're saying, they're gonna save as much money as they can to make the product that they're making, so that way they can make the most profit. Where on the other hand, I'm looking at the best ingredients that I could get to make the best flavorful product, as far as what I'm envisioning, or what we might want to do here is quality.
And this is not a core.
No,
this is not a core. So this is like, so what do you guys do? One-offs, right? I mean, you have it for a quarter, you sell out?
We have a few core IPAs. We have one core lager, and most everything else is just pretty much one-offs. If we like recipes that we've done in the past a lot, we'll do them again.
Okay.
That's further apart than most of our one-offs. We try to get a lot of difference out of different hops and different grain bills, kind of using a lot of the same ingredients with the IPAs. And then for our lagers, we really try to be broad with what we're doing, as far as sourcing great grains and great hops. All
right, my man. So on the channel, I always rate the beers 1 out of 10. What are you giving this one?
For me, I mean, this beer is a 10. It's very crispy, has the slightest honey flavor to it. It's almost perfect. It's kind of exactly what I envisioned. So for me, it was a 10, considering that I hit all the marks that I wanted to.
It's a solid 10. I mean, this is the best. This is the best pilsner you've made.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's certainly a different.
It's different
pilsner. So I mean, as far as like hitting all the marks that I wanted to, it's right there with the flavors that I wanted to get.
It's funny, you said honey. Now I feel it.
Yeah, I mean, all of these things are background flavors that you're gonna get like after the crispiness, but I mean, there's the beer, the malt flavor, the light malt flavorness. There's a slight honey, like kind of toastiness to it, and then at the end you have more sharp, floral hops. Everything kind of comes in waves, and it hits every part of your tongue. Your palate gets coated with flavor. So some beers, maybe they only hit one part of your tongue and you're not getting the full experience, but this one,
you got it everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Great.
But that's, for me, it's one of the best pilsners I've had. Like you said, number one, Pilsner Urquell, but I haven't tried it in a long time, so to be honest, I don't really remember what it tastes like. But yeah, I think it's smooth, it's light, easygoing beer. I mean, this is something that you get a 6-pack. You can easily do a 6-pack and be fine.
Oh,
like you're not gonna be going crazy, because obviously 4.2%. Usually I drink beers and they're 8.5, and I'm like, whoa, one beer, you feel that. But I like it. It's easygoing again. So you can only get it right now at Unseen Creatures, because again, it's a one-off. You might make it again, you might not, right? Maybe you.
Yeah, you can get them to go. There's so many different lagers. I mean, and we plan on doing all of them several times. So
okay.
I mean, I will definitely say that this won't be our last Czech style pilsner.
Perfect.
For sure. So.
All right, awesome, man. Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll take a 12-pack. Well, guys,
yeah, 30 rack. No,
you have a 30. Well, guys, I hope you loved the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment below if you've ever been to Unseen Creatures, or if you've ever tried a pilsner. Pilsner is a style of beer. So guys, if you love beer, please subscribe to my channel for more beer epic content. Maybe I'll open this one up. No, I'm joking. I have another beer to drink.